All right, 1 week ago, my portfolio was at $191,000. Today, it just crossed $200,000. I'm not rich, I'm not lucky. I just stayed consistent in 2025. I want to show you exactly how this happened. I'm super excited about this update. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Money Moves with Eric. This is a new channel. This is my channel here to talk about finance and anything related to that. If you're new, this channel is all about building wealth the boring, repeatable, and realistic way while you're still able to live a good life. And today is a huge milestone for me. I'm excited to share it with you. We just crossed $200,000 invested on my road to $1 million. And I want to break down what's inside the portfolio, how much income it's producing, and why I'm temporarily using margin, like I talked about in my previous video, and kind of what the milestone of $200,000 really means if you're just starting out. Because trust me, this is way more achievable than most people think, and we're going to talk about it. All right, here's where things stand right now. The total portfolio value, right? It's $200,178. That is awesome. I can't believe I'm even making this video right now. I'm super excited about that. And invested capital, it shows 191,500 because we moved a bunch of stuff over from a different account, and now it's going to take this year to kind of reset that. But cash balance, right? Negative $6,100. This is the margin that we're talking about. This portfolio is built mostly around long-term ETFs and quality stocks. I'm not putting in a bunch of like meme stocks or hype stocks or just wild guesses in here. Some of my top holdings in this account, though, they include VTI for total market exposure, VOO for S&P 500, VGT for technology growth, SMH for semiconductors, and my fifth favorite, NVIDIA, because obviously it's NVIDIA and it's been doing really well. This is a growth first portfolio, and I'm just starting to layer a little bit of income on top of it and slow grow that. Quick disclaimer though, before we get into this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research or even consult with a licensed financial professional before you guys make any investment decisions. This is just me sitting in a room talking to you guys about my own personal experiences and what I'm doing. One thing I want people to really understand, even though this portfolio is growth focused, it is already producing real income. Now, the annual dividend income on this portfolio right now is $3,540. It's a monthly average of like $295 or a daily average of like $9 to $10. That's actually kind of cool knowing that you can wake up every day and you're making $9 or $10 just for waking up. That's not enough to retire on yet, obviously. But here's the mindset shift, right? Every dollar of dividend income is permanent. It stacks, it compounds, it grows while I sleep. And at $1 million, this will turn into something very real. I will tilt more of this portfolio towards income when I get to that $1 million mark. But let's talk about the thing that people always ask about, and that's the negative cash balance. Yes, I'm using margin, I'm using it strategically. I have a purpose for it. A lot of people don't understand it, but here's basically what that means, right? I temporarily borrow against my investments. I deploy capital efficiently. I pay it back with incoming cash flow and contributions. It's not gambling and it's not beginner advice. I only do this because one, I have stable income, extremely stable. Two, I understand the risk for it. And three, I keep the margin use very conservative. I never rely on it long term. Transparency matters, right? There's no fake perfection here. I'm using margin. I pay that margin back every single month because I contribute more than what the margin is. Most people don't realize this, but the first $200,000 is often harder than the next $300,000 in this account. Why? Well, that's because contributions matter more early on. Discipline matters more than the returns that you're getting, right? And consistency beats the motivation to do it. It's very hard in the beginning. This didn't come from timing the market. It came from showing up every month, even when it was extremely boring or the market wasn't moving or even in bad months. If you're watching this with say $10,000 or $25,000 or $50,000, I promise you this path works. I'm staying on this path and I'm going to stay on it until we reach $1 million. That's what's next. On the next update, I will stretch it out a little bit. I just made this one because we hit the $200,000 mark, but we're going to keep investing consistently. We're going to keep letting compounding do the heavy lifting, and I'm going to keep documenting this journey, the wins, the losses, the mistakes. It's all going to be right here on this series for you guys. I'm not hiding anything with it. Our next stops, 250,000, 500,000, 1 million. I'm going to show you guys every step along the way, even if it takes 4 years to get there. If this motivates you at all, though, hit the subscribe button. You guys are early in the journey. You're catching me pretty much right at the beginning. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update.